Hi, hello, namaste. How are you, my dear viewers? I think all you're fine at home. So today I'm feeling so happy because students are coming to my videos, like they're commenting so and so, madam, we want this. Can you speak regarding this? So I'm feeling so happy. In that way, my first viewer Shanima Priya, I'm very thankful to you. And the second one is Tamil Rasan, my student. So he asked, madam, you can go with the diseases. So what are the main diseases? If the lack of nutrients, what is the main thing you can speak about that? So he commented. So I'm feeling so happy today because I'm getting so many comments from the students. Thank you so much. So I need full support from the students so I can give more information through the YouTube channel as your comment about the diseases. So today I'm going to tell about the diseases, the main important diseases. So what are the nutrients? If you lack nutrition balanced diet, what are the main nutrients you need in your diet? And if you lose these type of nutrients, what are the main conditions we are going to face? So now the first one I'm going to tell about the iron. So as you know all, the blood is the most important red blood cells. Along with that, the red blood cell, the centrometal atom, the hemoglobin we are saying, yes, Mg, the centrometal atom. So as mostly the women will face a lot of problem because of the lack of this iron, because of their menstruational period and all. So how to cope up or how to get good content of hemoglobin? Yes, that is iron content. Most of the students are lagging in this way. So coming to the iron, the first one is iron. So here we have two types. Two types means heme part and non-heme. So hemoglobin, if you enrich your hemoglobin, you have to take animal products more. If coming to the non-hemoglobin sense plant products you have to take more, plant products. So sometimes you have a question, if the person, those who have taken only the plant products, what about animal products? So in such persons, they have only non-hemoglobin part. Okay, hemoglobin part will be reduced. So in that case, if the person is taking more proteinaceous food, in that case hemoglobin and non-hemoglobin part will be increased. So that is the importance of the iron. So if you take a red meat, the iron content will be more. And coming to the groundnut, jaggery, yes, so if you take these things and along with the spinach, sesame seeds, so likewise you can improve the iron content. Okay, if the iron content is reduced, the condition called anemia. Anemia in the sense that is anemic condition. Mostly the women will face this problem. Okay, so as 11.5 the point you should have. If it is reducing, so in that case the blood level will be reduced. So you have to maintain the constant level of hemoglobin. That is very important, especially for the women. Nowadays girls are not taking properly. Yes, the iron content reducing, further they are taking so many tablets, syrups and all. Okay, if you once cope up with your diet along with while eating daily aspect, the iron content will be good. You have no problems in the future. And coming to the iodine, the second one is iodine. Yes, the iodine is very important for small kids. When you are small up to your young elder stages, this iodine is very important. If it is more, also important. If it is less, also important. If it is more, what will happen? BP will increases. If it is less, what will happen? In some kids, small children, if the iodine content is less, there may be chances of mental retardation. Retardation in the sense maybe abnormal conditions will be there. So we have to maintain the iodine conditions. Okay, in some people, if those who have taken more iodine, in some old people, so in that case weight gaining will be observed, BP will be more. So you have to maintain simple goiter, thyroid problems. So you have to take in a normal condition of the iodine. So for getting good content of iodine in our body, so what we have to do? Shellfish we have to eat more. Fish. Okay. Dairy products. Egg. So these things if you have taken, so good amount of iodine will be there. And one more thing, one algae is called kelp. Kelp, we'll say that. So from that, in Japan and all, they will take this kelp as a main dish. Okay, for garnishing, they will take this kelp algae only. So if we take the kelp products, so it improves the iodine. Hope the biology students know kelp laminaria. It increases the good iron content in the body. So these are the two. The third one is magnesium. So it is helpful for teeth structure. So it will give the teeth structure. Teeth structure in the sense it maintains the teeth along with the calcium. Calcium, it will bind the magnesium, the calcium, though then it makes the teeth structure. So if you take the egg properly, and if you take the dairy products, milk, so all these things if you have taken, it is good. Along with that, this is more in nuts. Okay, nuts, dry fruits. So if you take this, the magnesium level will be good. Okay, coming to the next one is vitamin D. Vitamin D, it is very, very important in the sense from the sun. So you can get this, okay, from the sun. So if the exposure is towards the sun rays, then it will be good, vitamin D. And coming to the deficiency of vitamin D, actually it is combining with the cholesterol, bone loss, weight, okay, reduces. So in that case, it will be having some deficiency disorders. So for this, we have to take cod liver oil, egg and meat. Coming to the vitamin B12, is called cyanocobalamin. It is very, very essential for brain or nerves. Okay, so for the brain and nerve, it is very, very important. If this vitamin B12 is very less in our body, what will happen? The mental retardation. Okay, mental retardation, or it might be having the nerve problems will be happen. So for that, what we have to do, we have to make a good balanced diet. Daily we have to take this egg, then it will be good and it will be nice. Okay, then coming to the calcium. Calcium is very important, as you know all. Okay, in this aspect, the first thing is milk, then this banana. So if you take the combination of the calcium and banana, anyone, those who have not like the milk, you can take banana. So if you take the banana also, the good calcium will be there. For what? For bone. Usually after 30 or 40, the people used to get bone pains. So they will tell some problem. So nothing, calcium should be equal balanced. Then only it will be good for the bones. If it is more, also problem. So we have to take in a conceptual or balanced diet, or it should be maintained, okay, prescribed calcium levels, then only it will be good. For that you have to take the fish. So along with the dairy products is also one more thing. And next one is vitamin A. It is good for eye mostly. Vitamin A, we will say. Eye, it is very, very important. So actually, probably some people have eyesight, I think in small kid onwards they have the problem. Why? Because this vitamin will reduce the eyesight. In that case, if you have taken leaves, that is green leaves, spinach, cabbage, so in that case it will be reduced. So these are the some main vitamins I have shared with you. This is very important. So if you constantly maintaining this in your balanced diet, definitely iron, iodine, vitamin B, vitamin B12 and vitamin C, magnesium, these all will be there in your body properly. Hope this is useful for you. Yes, share your comments. Yes, thanks for watching.